Edward Leigh.
Obviously, abortion is a deeply emotional issue, and we probably all know where we stand. But this is not a debate about abortion. At-home abortions were brought in as a purely temporary measure, and they were brought in to defend women's health. And it was always the understanding that they would continue just as long as the pandemic continued. Now, there are many different arguments about this. I could go through the statistics that have been given to me that some people might deny, but there's undoubtedly a case that more than 10,000 women who took at least one abortion pill at home provided by the NHS in 2020 needed hospital treatment. So there is an issue around safety of women's health. And what we need is a proper debate. This was brought in the House of Lords at night time. Barely a seventh of the members of the House of Lords actually took part in the division. We need to have a proper evidence debate on this. There is nothing more important when a human life is at risk. Of course, we all support telemedicine. I chaired a meeting on atopic eczema yesterday. We're making wonderful steps, but curing atopic eczema, as important as that is nowhere near as important when a life is at stake. And surely, when it comes to coercion, I know there's different views around this, the whole point behind the Abortion Act, if you support it, is you wanted to get abortions into a safe medical location. You wanted to get them away from back streets. You didn't want to put them, surely, at home, where there is risk. And the Honourable Labour for Aberban has already talked about the case of the 16-year-old girl who delivered a fetus who apparently was 20 weeks old. And that's why, as my honourable friend for Congleton has said, the National Network of Designated Healthcare Professionals for Children welcomes the government's stance, and that children and young people will be provided with protections. So whatever your view is, I just urge you to think, consider the evidence, don't rush into this. This goes completely against the whole spirit of the Abortion Act. Whatever you think of that, this is a huge new step, which I believe will put more women's health at risk, could possibly lead to coercion. We need more evidence on that, and therefore I support what the government is doing today.